Hello, good morning, my beautiful people. Today we're doing an upper body Pilates workout. So, all you're going to need is a mat and a band. Again, I'm using two different resistance levels because I like to see how I feel on that day. Sometimes you feel a bit under the weather and maybe you want the lighter resistance or maybe you're feeling very strong and want a stronger one. So yeah, it's going to be around 40 minutes, and again we're going to start with a warm-up, then we're going to have 4 blocks, and then we're ending with a cool down. And today I'm trying something different. I'm going to try and do a voiceover for this workout, so let's see how it goes. So yeah, if you're ready, let's meet on the mat for a warm up. So when you're ready, you're going to meet me in standing, and we're going to take some deep breaths here to ground ourselves for this workout. So maybe putting your hands on your rib cage and inhale, feel your ribs expanding, and exhale, they melt together. Really connecting with our breath here as we're going to use this for a workout today a lot. So, throughout your whole workout, you're going to stay focused on this breathing motion. Really imagine an elastic band from the top of your head down to your pelvic floor as it pulls apart, and as you inhale and exhale, it pulls together. This is how you're going to engage your core properly. All right, when you're ready, you're going into some wrist rollouts. I'm sorry. So you're going to roll out your wrists into one direction and to the other. Going into some shoulder roll backs, warming them up. And change your direction, roll them forwards. We're now going into some arm circles to the back. And when you're ready, you can change direction in to the front, warming up those shoulders. Now we're going to meet at the end of our mats, and we're going into some roll down. So your head is heavy towards the floor, rolling down your spine, vertebra by vertebra. Coming down, maybe pedal out your feet. Nice stretch through your legs. Connect with your breath here. As you exhale, you come up again, rolling up as we went down. Your head comes last, roll back your shoulders. Inhale, exhale down. Head first, then your spine. Hanging out for a second down there. And coming up again with your next exhale. Your head comes last, rolling back your shoulders. Now you're going to meet me in a 4-point position. We're going into some cat-cows. So as you exhale, you lift your head up, hang through your belly, shoot those hips back. And as you exhale, you're rounding your back, gaze towards your navel, pushing up through your shoulders. Continue in your own pace, connecting to the breath and our abs here again. Really roll back your shoulders when you're in that inhale. You can play around with some full body circles here as you inhale and exhale. Really do what feels best for you today. In a couple seconds, we're going to meet in our plank position, so just be ready for that. One last breath. And we're coming down onto our forearms. Shoot back your legs. Body in one line, strength through the core. Your belly button is pulling up towards your spine. Stable through your whole body. You can come up into a high plank if you want to. Just a little bit more of work for our shoulders. It's always an option to come down to an elbow plank if your wrists are hurting. So please always check in with your joints. If you feel pain in your joints, please stop immediately. If you feel pain in your muscle, that's a good sign, you can continue. All right, coming back, shooting up your glutes towards the sky into a down dog, pedal your heels out again. And we're coming down onto our mat. So we're going to prepare for our first block. Take a sip of water if you need to. You can roll up your mat, so fold it up once or twice. We're going to use our band here. So yeah, just fold up your mat if you're ready. We're creating a cushion for our knees because we're going into a kneeling position for this one. So to keep them protected, we're going to fold up the mat. All right, connect to your body, connect to your core. Your band is coming onto your wrists or just above your wrist actually. Now you're going to shoot your arms up and over and down, keeping a nice resistance against the band as we start with our first layer here. Connect to your breath. Stable through your whole body, only your arms are moving up and down. Slow and controlled here. Get ready for our next layer. As we come up, we're going to pull against the band, open up wide, and coming down again. Up, pull against the band, coming in, and back down again. Exhale as you pull apart your arms as you're working the most here. Always staying connected to our breaths. We're going to meet with our arms up and apart in 3, 2, 1. And now you're going to pull apart and down. So you're pulling your elbows down towards your rib cage. Again, coming up. Exhale as you pull apart and pull down your elbows. Really working our back muscles here, our upper back especially. Slow and controlled. We're not using any momentum. We're using just the strength of our body. Again, we're going to meet with our arms up. We're going to grab the band and we're going to alternately pull down the band. Alternating our left and our right hands. Really pull down as far as you can. I really recommend not using too much resistance here when it comes to your band. Slow and controlled. For our next move, we're shooting our arms into the front of our body. And we're going to pull the band towards our chest. As you exhale, you pull towards your chest. Your elbows are coming to the back of the room and forwards again. Really pulling your band towards your chest, your shoulder blades towards each other. Beautiful. Couple more here. And then we're going to alternate our arms again. So we're going to row with one hand and then the other. As you can see here, that's option 1. Option 2 is you lean back as you roll your hand back, coming forward as you pull it forward. Lean back. All right, so this is very hard on our upper legs, our core, our arms, and our back. Also, our hamstrings are working as they bring us up again. So really connect to your breath here. Stable throughout the whole body. All right. For our next move, we're continuing with the chest pulls. But as we pull back, you're going to stay back and you're going to push the band to the side, working our tricep. Coming forward again and switching your arm. So again, option 1, just staying here. Option 2, do it with the lean back. So you're leaning back as you pull back, stay there, push out to the side and forwards again. This is very challenging, so just check in how you're feeling with this if you're doing this for the first time. All right, very good. Now we're going to meet in our kneeling position again. Just one more time. Okay, into our kneeling position, and now we're pulsing apart our band. Just tiny pulses. Stable through your whole body, only your arms are moving in small movements. Keep connected to your breath. We're only here for a couple more seconds. This is very hard, I know, but keep pushing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Now, hands to the back, and we're going into some tricep extensions. So, hinge forward your upper body as you push back through your bent elbows and pull them back in again. So your hands are coming towards your hip and shooting back to the back of the room. Keeping your shoulders tucked into your pockets, I guess. So pulling down your shoulders. You can always adjust your band if you need to. Again, stable through the whole body. Your core is engaged. In 3, 2, 1. We're keeping our arms straight and we're just pushing up and down through our straight arms. This is the last exercise of this first block, so keep pushing. This is very hard for our upper body and for our arms and for our core. So yes, just stay with me, keep pushing, just a few more of these. Then we have a quick break. All right, a quick break is coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Shake out your shoulders. This was hard, but you did it. You can roll out your mat again. Take a quick sip of water. The band is coming above your knees for this next one. We're going to meet in a 4-point position again for our bear hold. So you're going into a tabletop position. with your band around your legs. Now we're going to shoot back into a down dog as we push the floor away and coming back down into our tabletop. Just tapping those knees down, coming back into a down dog. Working our core, our arms, the whole body. Exhale as you come down, inhale as you push back into your down dog. All right, when you're ready, as you come down, you're going to push against the band with your knees. So we're adding an abduction here with your legs. Coming back into your down dog. In your bear hold, you're pushing apart your knees against the bands. This is really working our core and stability here. All right, one more time, and in this next one, you're just going to stay low and you're just lifting up and down with your knees. Just a couple centimeters, really. You don't have to go too high. Activating through the core, up and down as you keep breathing. Exhale as you come up with your knees. Inhale as you come down. All right, very good. For the next one, you're going to stay in your bear hold and you're going to walk back your legs into a plank and forward again. Again, a lot of work for the core. Don't forget to breathe. You're in one line in your plank. You can alternate which knees driving forward first. Just a couple more here. All right, very good. We're coming down. We're putting the band on our feet for this next movement. So we're going to meet in a plank position with your arms straight beneath your shoulders. We're going into some mountain climbers. So when you're ready, into your plank position, and you're going to pull one knee towards your chest and the other, and then we're going into some spider planks. So your knee is coming towards your elbow to the side. This is going to work the side of our core. All right, so 2 mountain climbers and 2 of these spider climbers, I like to call them. Connect with your breath. This is very hard work, again, for the core. Again, please, if you feel pain in your wrists, you can always come down to your forearms. Very good. All right, now, staying in your plank, you're going to shoot back into a down dog. And in your plank, you're going to step your feet to one side and the other foot to the other. Very good. Coming back to your down dog, into your plank, stepping out 1 foot at a time. Again, this is very nice for the side of our core as we engage it, as we pull our legs to one side and to the other. Just 1 or 2 times more. And now we're going to push back and coming into a push up, if you can. You can always come down onto your knees for your push up, coming back up into a plank as you push back. But if you can do a full range of motion in your push-ups, if you're feeling this today. Your gaze is towards the top of your mat. Relax your neck and your shoulders. All right, very well done. We're taking a quick pause here. We're coming onto our booty. We're going to be supporting ourselves with our elbows here. And we're going to get into some banded bicycles. So our band is just above our knees. You will see the band will not follow my accord here. It's going to run up my legs. That's okay. You're going into these bicycles. Again, with your breath, exhale when it's hard, when the exercise is the hardest. As you pull your knee in, you exhale and you inhale as you switch. Your shoulders are pulling down. You're relaxed through your neck. Your core is working very hard here. Okay, we're coming back into the tabletop and you're just going to lift and lower your bent legs. Working our lower abs here. Exhale as you come down, inhale as you come up. Very good. Just a couple more here. And then we're going to come up and we're going to shift onto one glute as we extend our legs and our arms, or one arm, coming back into the middle and onto the other side. So shifting onto one glute as you extend your legs, your arm follows. So as you shift onto your left glute, bringing your legs up to the left side and reaching with your right arm. Again, working the side of our core here. Switching from one side to the other in your own pace. Just a couple more. And when you're ready, you're going to meet me in a tabletop position here again. And we're going to pull our knees apart as we lower and lift our legs. When you're coming up with your legs, you're going to push against the band and you're going to put your legs into kind of a V position. All right, so coming down, coming up through your core, move your legs, okay? This is a lot of mind-muscle connection. It's kind of hard to explain this movement, but I hope you can see what I mean in the video. Very good, just a few more seconds. And when you're ready, you're coming down, taking a quick pause here again before we begin with our next block. So for our next block, we're going into a low lunge. So it's a lunge where one knee is on the floor, the other foot is in front of us. I'm just switching around positions here so that you can see me properly. All right, the band is on our foot, okay? We're going to stabilize through our core and through our back. All right, now we're going to row our elbow back and up towards the ceiling, towards the back of the room. Again, working with your breath, you exhale as you row up. Slow and controlled. Working with the breath. That's kind of the point of Pilates, really. You're working with your breath to execute the movement. right, very good. Now you're going to switch up your palm. You're going to grab your band again and you're going to execute some bicep curls. Okay, so you can position yourself here. I also had to readjust so that I could really feel it in my biceps. So you're just going to pull your hand towards your shoulder, coming back down again. Exhale as you pull, inhale as you lower. Very good, stay with me here. Our next move is coming up, so in a few seconds you're going to grab your band from above. So you're going to switch again your hand position and you're going to pull upwards. So you're going to do an upright row. This is really working our shoulder here. Again, stable throughout the whole body, okay? Only your arm is moving. You can always check in with your form if I have a mirror in your room. It's always helping me get back into the right position. If your leg is burning, mine did too, so that's normal. It's also stabilizing us here. All right, okay, now we're going to put the band just beneath our knee and we're going to push our straight arm to the back of the room as we exhale. We inhale, come back forwards. Exhale, you push it back. Very good. This is burning. This is working our tricep and our back and our core, of course, because we're always moving through the core. So don't forget to breathe. We're going to switch sides in just a couple seconds. In 2, in 1. And we're switching sides. Very good. Now we're going to do all of this on the other side. So if you did the left leg, you're going to do the right leg or arm. If you did the left arm, you're going to do the right arm now. So switching sides, putting the band beneath your foot as we prep for our rows again, okay? I'm just doing a little stretch here because my legs were shaking a bit from another workout I did. All right, we're coming into those rows again, okay? So if you're ready, you can start with me rowing back your elbow to the back of the room. But really you're really pulling it up towards the ceiling. So you're pulling it back and up. As you exhale, you pull. Inhale as you lower. I'm hinging my body forward here so that I kind of have a nicer range of motion, and it's going to also go a bit more into those back muscles. You're really working your whole arm here. Don't forget to breathe. Next, we're coming into our bicep curl. So again, readjust your grip and we're going to curl our hand towards our shoulder. You inhale, extend. Exhale, curl towards your shoulder. With your own pace, you're pacing according to your breath. All right, just a couple more here and then we're going into those upright rows. One more time, and now we're readjusting our grip. And we're rowing our elbow up towards the back upper corner of our room. All right. So it's a row here again, but it's really more shoulder focused as we row it up. With your breath, exhale as you row, inhale as you extend. All right, just a little more. And then we're bringing that band beneath our knee again. And we're pushing back our straight arm towards the back of the room as you exhale and you inhale as you come forward. Exhale, you push through your tricep. Really stable. Always have a nice little bend in your elbow. So you're never really having a completely straight arm in any exercise. It's always a slight bend in there to protect our joints. I hope you're feeling this in your tricep. Okay, one more time. And we're done. Very good. Take a quick break again. We're going to meet in a dolphin pike. So our band is coming onto our hands. Take a quick child's pose if you need to. And now we're coming into a tabletop position on your forearms, okay? You're going to shoot back your hips into the sky using your core. This is also going to work our shoulders. So pushing up and back, your glutes coming back down onto your knees again as you push up through your tricep. Okay, so it's a dolphin pike coming back down into a tricep push-up, into a 4-point position, coming down, coming into your dolphin pike. In your pike, you're really working your shoulders, okay? Your shoulders and your core. So really connect with your breath here again. Just a couple more seconds. One more dolphin pike. And we're pushing up. All right, now. I was a little bit confused here. So you're really not lifting your arm, so you're going to push it back like we did before and then coming into a kneeling chest press. All right, so pushing back your straight arm and then coming into a chest push-up. Alternating your arms, pushing against the resistance of the band, okay? Gaze is towards the floor, towards the upper edge of your mat. Slow, steady, and controlled here. One more time. Push back your straight arm. Now, we're going to lift our arm and we're going to pull our lifted arm towards the back of the room. All right, other arm, pull back your elbow back to the floor. So we're on the tabletop and we're going to lift, pull back your elbow, coming back forward again and to the floor. Don't forget to breathe. Don't forget to stay stable through your core. Okay, this is really important. My shoulders were burning here. So if you need to take a quick break, just take a quick break. It's really hard here. All right, now you can let go of that band for a second and we're going into close and wide push-ups on the knees, okay? So you can push up and then you're going to step out your arms into a wider position and you do a wide push-up, okay? So you're basically going from a tricep push-up or close push-up into a wide push-up. The wide push-up is going a little bit more into your back muscles, okay? So tricep push-up for your triceps, of course, and a wider push-up for your back. Don't forget to breathe. This is very hard. We're only here for one more time. And into a child's pose. Very good. Okay, we're coming into some back work. So our band is going onto our wrists, just above our wrists again. And we're going to lie down on your belly. Okay, arms stretched forward. And we're going to lift our arms, our upper body, so that our rib cage is lifting upwards towards the sky, okay? So that if you're wearing a bra, your bra is not touching the floor anymore. That's how far up you should go, okay? So you're going to alternate between upper body and lower body for the beginning. And if you're ready, you can go both ways. So you're going to lift your arms and your legs simultaneously up as you exhale, okay? Down as you inhale. Exhale, because we're using our core still, okay? Pushing against the band, as always. One more time. And now we're going to stay up, push apart our straight arms, coming back down again, okay? If this is too much for you, you can just do it with your upper body. You can leave out the band as well. That's also always an option. But stay with me. Whatever alteration you need to do, just stay with me here, okay? Again, with your exhale, you're coming up, pushing your arms apart, coming back down again. All right, in your next one, you're going to stay up and you're going to pull down with bent elbows, okay, towards your face. You can lift your legs here, you can put them on the floor. I find it easier when I have them lifted, actually. So this is also working our glutes, but also our back, our core, all of our body, really, okay? Very hard exercise, especially with all of these, like, you know, without a break. Okay, don't forget to breathe. Okay, very good. Now we're going to stay forward in your next one. And we're going to alternately lift our left arm as we lift our right leg. Coming back down again and switch. Right arm, left leg. Very good. Again, you can do it like this. Very slow. But you can also come into a flow so that you are kind of swimming here, okay? You're swimming through this. But swimming is very hard. So you can come back to, the slower motion again. Don't forget to breathe. This is very, very hard here, okay? We have just one more exercise here, okay? Stay with me. You're going to come up with your arms, with both of your arms, and then you're going to pulse them out. Pulse. This is our last exercise, guys. You can do this, okay? I was dying here, but you can do this, okay? Stay with me. You're pulsing them apart like we did before. Keeping your chest lifted, okay? Very good. Just 3, 2, 1. And we're done. Very good. All right, you can come into a child's pose if you want to. Whew, this was hard, okay? You did very, very good on this. Okay, you can come down, melt your hips to the floor, come into a cobra. You can twist from one side to the other, giving our shoulders a nice stretch and release here. Very nice work, you guys. Coming into a 4-point position, you're going to lift up your right arm to the sky, stretch through your body, and then you're going to thread it through your left side And you're going to stretch through your shoulder. Very good. Again, a nice stretch to the sky. And you're going to switch sides. So left arm to the sky. And then thread it through. Stretching your shoulder here. Very good. Coming up again into the side stretch. And then you can come down into a seated position and you're just going to stretch your upper body from left to the right side. Nice stretch through our shoulders, our core. Really, the whole upper body is deserving this nice stretch here, okay? Very good. All right, stretching all our arms. Do whatever feels good right now. Reconnecting with your breath here also. Finding back into a normal paced breath. Very beautiful. Okay. Stretching our arms a little bit more. Our wrists. And then you can come into some stillness. Maybe close down your eyes and just be present for a bit. Returning to the moment. Feeling how your body is still working after this. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining me. You did very, very well. I hope you have a nice day, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.